Cool and effortless style is achieved when you figure out what truly works for you in real life and what brings out the best in you at the same time. In this series, I will help you take the first steps in order to build and maintain your very own cool individual wardrobe that you want to keep forever. Hi guys, and welcome back to a brand new series here on my channel called The Effortless Style. This series is highly inspired by the book The Cool Factor by Andrea Linnet that one of you guys recommended me to read, and I did, and it was awesome. So I'll highly recommend you all to read that book because it's very good. She embraces all types of women, all types of style and ages. It's just perfect for figuring out what to have in your basic wardrobe. So with that tip being passed on to you guys, let's start with the first episode in my new series, which is gonna be exactly about the perfect basic wardrobe, or the entire backbone of your wardrobe. Now, I'll have to remind you, as with everything else here on my channel, this series is based upon my own preferences and my own style. But feel free to translate everything I say and transfer everything onto your own lifestyle, because you can follow these rules no matter what kind of style you have. Around 80% of my own wardrobe is what I would like to define as the all-year basics, or the seasonless wardrobe. And I've actually made this overview of my entire wardrobe by taking a picture of each item and putting it into Photoshop, just because I think it gives a nice overview of my closet, and also it's nice for you guys to see it visually put together like this. I personally have around 32 items in my basic wardrobe without bags and accessories, but this number may be different for you. This is just the number I've been working around. I know that some of you may have seen my basic wardrobe about 100 times by now, but I haven't ever really explained why I have chosen the items I have in my wardrobe. So this time I'll be going through each category and just explain why I have chosen the way I have. So at the end of this video, hopefully you'll be able to figure out how to build your own basic wardrobe as well. When it comes to the colors of my basic wardrobe, I like to keep them pretty neutral. So all I have is white, black, gray, denim colors, and then I can always add a pop of color with an accessory, a bright lip, a nail polish, or maybe even a season-based item that has some sort of bright color and that brings some sort of new life into my wardrobe. Keeping the colors neutral in my wardrobe like this allows me to mix and match everything without even thinking about it. I know everything goes with each other, but it is definitely achievable to make a more colorful basic wardrobe if you're that type of person. It requires a little bit more planning and structure, but it is definitely doable. The main focus of my basic wardrobe is that everything has to be in great quality. It has to be classic pieces, timeless pieces, and the right fit is super important as well, because these are the products I reach for all the time. So it's important for me that I feel comfortable in everything I have in my basic wardrobe. That's also why I'm very picky about what I choose to have in my basic wardrobe, and I always think quality above quantity. Just to mention a few of my favorite brands that I consider good quality is Everlane, Levi's, and Other Stories, and other Scandinavian brands like Selected Femme, Gestus, Partout, COS, and I consider all these brands great quality for a super great price, because it doesn't have to be all designer products to be good quality. And then a huge part of my wardrobe is actually secondhand or vintage products that I've found along the way, and sustainable fashion is obviously something that is very important for me as well. So my absolute must-have coats and jackets in my basic wardrobe is, first of all, a classic trench coat and a heavy wool coat. These are perfect for any occasions and also during the entire year. And then one of my biggest obsessions is blazers. Well-cut blazers with shoulder pads and in kind of a thick quality, a very durable quality is a must for me. I also like my blazers to be kind of a boyfriend fit, not too fitted in the waist. I like when they are straight and also a little bit long. I just really love this masculine touch it brings to my outfits. And both of the blazers I have in my basic wardrobe can be dressed up and down. Then of course I have my denim jacket and my leather jacket, and these are just perfect for the transitional periods during the year, but also sort of another kind of blazer. I actually often wear my leather jacket as a blazer when I'm working at the office. And also these are both more edgy jackets that you can put on top of any outfit that is too something, too girly, too fancy, or too anything, and it just immediately balances everything out, making it more cool and more casual. My biker jacket is a super old piece in my wardrobe. I think it's around 6 years old, and I bought it secondhand back in the day, and I just love it so much. Now we've gone through the jackets, let's move on to jumpers and cardigans. My preference when it comes to almost any top or t-shirt or jumper is crew necks, and a crew neck is sort of what I'm wearing right now. This is more of a boat neck, but a crew neck is when the neck goes all the way up here. I just think it's super flattering, and again, it kind of gives this masculine touch to my outfits, which I really, really like. I do also like V-necks, but the crew neck is definitely my favorite. So my absolute must-haves in this category is obviously a classic bread and stripe top like the one I'm wearing today, a jersey sweatshirt, and I have my logo Calvin Klein sweatshirt that I wear constantly, especially during weekends or just these off-duty days. Then I have a sort of heavyweight wool cardigan, and I just love this cardigan because it's kind of a snuggly piece. It's just so cozy to wear, and if you get a bit chilly, you can just throw it over yourself, and then it's just nice. Then I have this more thin jumper in a merino quality. You could also go for a cashmere quality. And then I have my more fuzzy sweater, which is in a mohair mix, and I just love this very fuzzy surface. It's just, again, a super cozy piece. Then, of course, I can't live without my lightweight roll neck. This is just a perfect item for layering, especially under like V-neck tops or underneath a shirt, underneath a dress, basically anything I can think of. When it comes to t-shirts, again, I tend to choose the crew neck just because I really like this masculine touch that it adds to my outfits. And I always go for 100% cotton t-shirts. I prefer a more thick quality, but I definitely also have a few that are more thin. When it comes to white t-shirts, I know many people are kind of concerned whether it being see-through or not, and I would say that my white t-shirts are definitely see-through. I haven't stumbled upon any white t-shirts that aren't. If you know any brands, let me know, because I know that's a concern for many of you, but I just make sure to wear a plain white t-shirt bra underneath, and then I think it's okay. And most of the time I never wear it just as it is. I always have some kind of jacket on top, so it's not really a problem for me. I also really love my button-down shirts. Every girl should have at least one classic button-down shirt in her wardrobe. I have a few in several colors because I really love this kind of shirt, and I wear them a lot, especially during summer. So I have a classic white shirt in this kind of crispy quality, and then I have a pinstripe one and a denim one. And I would really love to add a classic silk shirt to my collection as well, maybe one in black. It's just such a classic feminine item that you can wear for a daytime look with jeans and loafers, or for a night with a red lip and a pair of heels. Last but not least, I can't live without a lace camisole in my wardrobe. I love to use it underneath shirts, just as it is for a night out or during summertime, or on top of other tops, like for example this bread and stripe top that I'm wearing today, or a white t-shirt. I love a good lace cami. And the one that I have is from a Danish brand called Cream. And the reason why I picked this specific one is because it's made in a cotton quality, and so is the lace trim on it. So it's very sturdy and it really stands the test of time, especially when it comes to washing. So it won't get ruined when you wash it, which I feel like many more delicate lace camis tend to. Now, when it comes to dresses and skirts, some of you are probably wondering why I only have one dress and one skirt in my basic wardrobe. And let me be honest with you, I am not a dress girl. I don't reach for my dress all that much. I do have a classic little black dress and my vintage mini leather skirt though, because it's just nice to have these more feminine items to reach for if I do feel like being a little bit more feminine one day. But I definitely wear jeans and trousers way more than I wear dresses and skirts, and that's just something that I figured out. There's just no need for me to go out and purchase a whole lot of dresses and skirts because I won't be wearing them, and that's kind of part of this whole cool factor, effortless style, is that you're gonna wanna have products in your wardrobe that you want to wear and that you reach for all the time. So be honest with yourself. That's probably the best tip I can give you. Now, when it comes to jeans and trousers, I would just like to say that the world of jeans is quite tricky. There are so many washes, so many fits, so many qualities, thick fabrics, stretchy fabrics, thin fabrics. It's a jungle. But let's just have a look at my preferences. My absolute favorite type of jeans is definitely a good straight leg jean. A pair of jeans that is tight on the bum area but then goes into a more straight fit down the leg. I also really love a good boyfriend jean, and I have both a pair of light wash blue and then my white jeans are also a boyfriend fit. Also, I can't live with a good black skinny jean. Every girl must have a good pair of black jeans in her wardrobe. I tend to go for a vintage light wash denim or a deeper blue. I also really like white or cream colored denim. And then I really love a washed out black as well. And also most of my jeans have some sort of a raw detail, like a raw hem or a rib on the knee. And I just tend to go for jeans like this because I love pairing them with more well-cut items like my blazer. I just love the contrasts. Also, when it comes to the length of my jeans, I like ankle cut jeans. And if they're not ankle length, I just give them a turn up, because I really like when my ankle is peeking through above my boots or my sneakers. I just think it adds such a cool vibe to my outfits. Then last but not least, a pair of great slacks or tailored trousers are definitely also a must for me. They are great with a white t-shirt and a denim jacket and a pair of sneakers for a cool everyday look. And then for a nighttime look, I would pair them with my lace camisole and a pair of heels. So let's move on to the final category that I'm gonna go through today, which are shoes. And like Andrea Linnet says in her book, The Cool Factor, the shoes set the entire language of your outfit. So here's an outfit, and I've tried to pair it with 3 different types of shoes. First, we have a pair of white sneakers for a more casual off-duty look. Then I've paired it with a pair of edgy boots and then a pair of heels. So you can sort of see that the shoes add a totally different vibe to every outfit. Shoes are important. So my must-have basic shoes are a couple of sneakers because comfort is everything for me. Then I have a pair of classic Oxfords. You could also go for a pair of classic loafers instead, or maybe both. Both are very cool for a comfortable look, but a more classic look, and they're cool to pair with jeans and more edgy elements. Then I have a pair of Chelsea boots and a pair of more fancy boots with a higher heel that I use to wear on a night out. And then last but not least, I have a good pair of heels. Now, just a few words about heels. The heel height is such an important number to consider. I have found that my own magic number when it comes to heel height is around 6 centimeters, because everything above that is just super uncomfortable to me. And I've just found that this measure gives me the height I want, and it lifts me just enough for me to feel fancy and feminine, but at the same time it's a super comfortable height that I can wear all night. So that's it for this very first episode in my Effortless Style series. And I have a bunch of other great videos coming for you in this series as well. I think I have ideas for around like 6 different videos. So remember to subscribe to my channel so you won't miss out on the next episode in this series, which is going to be all about accessories, bags, and jewelry, my go-to items in that category. So I hope this gave you plenty of inspiration on getting started with your own basic wardrobe. And again, I would really like to highlight the book The Cool Factor by Andrea Linnet, and I would highly recommend you all to read it. Again, especially if you don't share the same style as me 100%. The book will definitely be helpful to you. So last but not least, I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye guys. I know that some of you may have seen my basic wardrobe about 100 times. My leather jacket, my leather, I can't say leather. My biker jacket,